Hello everyone, good evening, welcome to Unified Study. Good evening all of you. Am I audible? Hello everyone. Audible? Am I audible? Yes. Okay. So we are learning teaching aptitude. So I don't know how I am teaching, but I am trying my level best to help you, so that how I have prepared for my exam, in that way I am trying to help you. I am starting today, and it is my request to everyone, please try to collect the previous year's question and please try to share with me, because the question for NTA net, whatever I have, so today everything is completed for the NTA net June 2019, December 2019 and December 2018. So teaching aptitude all question I have collected. Now please, if you have the question paper for the December 2019, then please send me, otherwise I cannot collect the question. Voice very slow. Now voice is okay? Prachi, now voice is okay? Prachi, now voice is okay? Is it slow? Hello everyone. Prachi, now voice is okay? Okay. So this is about myself. I am Priyanka Chatterjee, UGC NET qualified with 99.46 percentile. From this experience, I am trying to help you just. So I am an academy educator also. I am teaching there, so you can follow me there also. So we have analysis something. So from that analysis, already we have covered some topic, that is assessment of teaching. From the teaching aptitude, there you can see the memory and understanding level and the reflective. This one we have already discussed in our one class. And emotional and cognitive, emotional development we have discussed. So cognitive development we have to discuss, cognitive, academic and social. And factor affecting to teaching, that we have discussed throughout some question, we have discussed. And tomorrow I will give you the this notes, and we will discuss this topic, that is Swayam, Swayamprabha and MOOC. So this topic we will discuss tomorrow. And evaluation of system, that are the different types of evaluation we have discussed. The formative and summative evaluation we have discussed, and the remaining evaluation we have to discuss, that is choice based, credit based system in the higher education. Yes, good evening. So we will discuss in our next class. Okay, and today there are some remaining question, and from that question we have to discuss the topic. This question we have already discussed. If you are watching this class, if you are watching this class first time, then first subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon, and watch the previous video also, because so many questions we have discussed till now, right? So yesterday we have discussed formative and summative assessment, and from there we have discussed some question. And this question already done, this is also done, this is also done, this is also done, it is done. And now it was also done, communication through the basis, it was also done. So today we will learn the inclusive teaching. So first try, what is that is my, that I will I am trying to judge you first, I am trying to evaluate your previous learning, then I will give you the idea. So read the question carefully and then try to answer. Then I will give you the idea about inclusive teaching. Prachi, Shaheb, Kallani, Monali, Sarita, Manish, Kriparam, everyone is here. So try it. Anyone have any idea about inclusive teaching? What is inclusive teaching and what will be the answer? Okay, Kallani is giving the answer. Others, what about others? Kriparam is giving the answer. Sarita, Manish, Shaheb. Okay. So only Kriparam is confused because I think he don't know the concept. Yes. So inclusive teaching. What is inclusive teaching? That's if you don't know what is inclusive teaching, then you did not answer. You will be not able to answer. So what is inclusive teaching? What is the inclusive teaching strategy? The inclusive teaching refers to, it is in actually pedagogy, means it is in lower level of means in school level. Pedagogy means we are teaching and we are learning in school level, that is the pedagogy, right? When we are in lower age, right, like school level. So pedagogy, that strips the serve of the need of all students, means here we are not differentiating that who is coming from which family and which background, regardless of any background, any identity or any social distancing, anything. We are not bothered about that. We are trying to take care of all students in same level. We are not differencing, because in study also there are so many difference, that who have the money, who have the social who have some social power, they are getting more facility for the education now, because they have the money, so they can admit their child in a good school. So the inclusive teaching strategy is trying to give the proper education facility to all students, right? So that is the main concept, that serves the need of all students regardless of background or identity. Means here school will not bother about the background or bother about the identity, bother about the social identity, and support their engagement with subject material. They will support all the students for the subject material. That is the special purpose of inclusive teaching. Okay, and students are more motivated to take control on their learning. Here students are getting more motivated for their learning in the classroom climate that recognize them, draw relevant connection to their lives and response unique concern. Mean when they will come to the classroom, they will forget about their house, they will forget about their home. Maybe he is coming from a poor family, maybe he is not able to take food properly, but when they will come to the classroom, they will feel happy and they will be motivated. The child will be motivated to learn something from the classroom environment. He will be happy, and the kid will be take care of by the teacher, so that he can learn properly. That is the purpose of inclusive teaching. And inclusive teaching builds upon the instructor basis instinct to ensure all voices are heard and all students have a chance of participate fully in the learning process. This is a very important point of inclusive teaching, that all students have a chance to participate fully in the learning process, right? So we cannot give that, we cannot think that he is from poor family, he is from poor background, so he will not get the chance, right? So I think now the proper idea is clear to you. That is the inclusive teaching. Now here is the 7 principles of inclusive teaching. You will just see the 7 principles. What are the principles? Teaching all student. First principle is teaching all student. Second one is exploring multiple identities. Means here when student will come to the school, there he will create their multiple identity. They are not bothered about their background, but rather than in the school he will explore his more identity, multiple identities. Means maybe now the student is 5 years old, but he don't know he is very good in drawing, or he don't know he is very good in music. So in the school the teacher will identify that you are very good in drawing, or you are very good in sports, or you are very good in music. So here the multiple identity will explore, right? There he will get the chance to explore her identity or his identity. And preventing prejudice, means we have some prejudice, like because we are thinking no, he is not good, he is not coming from good family, that is the prejudice. So we have to prevent the prejudice. And promoting social justice, right? Social justice is very, very important, because we know that nowadays in the society there are brilliant students, so many brilliant students in India, but they are not getting the chance because of their family background. They are not getting the chance for the higher education, or they are not at all getting the chance for the learning. They don't know they have no literacy also. That's why their social justice, their the inclusive learning is concentrating on the social justice. And choosing appropriate materials. Here appropriate materials is very, very important, because we are gathering all the students. There may be some student from poor family, and some student may be they are coming from a good family. They have good economic background, and they have maybe this is the first child who is learning, but who is coming to the school, but before that his father and mother don't know at all ABCD also. They don't know how to write their name. So that's why the teacher have to choose the material like that ki it will be same for all. Maybe who have the background, he knows something from the mother and father, he know from the parent, and who have for that child also who have no support. Their father and mother are not at all literate, they are illiterate person. So for all we have to choose like material, that it will be same for everyone. And teaching and learning about culture and religions, that is also important. Here in the inclusive learning they are teaching about different type of cultures, different type of religions also. And adapting a lesson appropriately, here they are trying to adapt the total lesson appropriately. Okay, this part is I think not visible, right? This part is not visible when I am preparing the slideshow. That's why here I am not watching my photo. So okay, I will think about this from next class. So here the fourth this till teaching about the culture and religion, this last point is here. Last point here was the last point, that is adapting and integrating. Here adapting and integrating lesson appropriately. Here lessons appropriately. Got it? So that is the inclusive teaching. Got it? So inclusive teaching is clear to everyone, and inclusive education is clear to everyone. What is the purpose and what are the main idea of inclusive education, right? So that's why in the question it was asking that the statement explain the concept of inclusive teaching. So teacher facilitate the learning of gifted student. No, gifted student not. And teacher facilitate the learning of weak student. No, not only weak student. They are not bothered about who is weak, who is strong. They are not bothered about that. They are trying to merge all student in a same level. And teacher takes support of parent and student of the student to make them learn. No, because here we are not bothered about the parent is educated or not, right? So that's why it is wrong. Now last one is teacher makes the student to different background to learn together in a same class, right? So from the different background, not bother about anyone. So this is the correct answer, right? Yes. Now try to do this. Now try to do this. From this question we will learn different type of testing. Different type of testing in the education, in the teaching. We will learn different types of testing. Before that, try to solve this question. Then I will give you idea about the different types of testing. Read the question carefully, then try to solve. Sarita, Kriparam, Kallani, Prachi, Shaheb, Manish. Every day I am seeing 9 to 10 students. Please share with everyone. Please share with other groups also. I know there are so many groups. Okay. Monali is giving the answer. Kriparam is giving the answer. Everyone is giving the answer. Ammu, Gitu. Okay, means this is Gita, right? Ammu Gitu means this is Gita, I think. Okay. So, I think you have no idea about the testing. Everyone is confused. So, see what is different types of testing we will learn. So the question, I will come to the question after learning that concept. I will come to the question after learning the concept. So types of test, there are different types of test we have to learn. First one is achievement test. Achievement test, what is achievement test? Achievement test is a test which measure how much of a language someone has learned with reference to a particular course of study or program or instruction, right? Means how much you achieve. Achievement means what? That you are learning something, you are learning for a one year or 2 year, you are learning that. After learning, what is your achievement? That is your final result. That is your final result where there are some reference. According to the reference, because of net, all of you are trying for UGC net, right? Maybe someone is preparing for 1 year, someone is preparing for 2 year, and someone is preparing for only 6 months. And there are some students who have only started, that is from 1 month, right? Ultimate achievement test will be that when you are able to clear the exam, that is your achievement. Rather than if you did not clear the exam, then that is your not achievement, right? Because this is the reference, with some reference, means there should be some reference that yes, I have cleared the exam. If the reference is not there, then it is not qualified. If it is not qualified, means you are not able to achieve that. Maybe you learned so many things, but still you cannot show your achievement, right? So that there is the learn with reference to a particular course, means there should be some reference. Using that reference we are trying to judge that you are able to achieve or not, right? Now proficiency test, another is proficiency test. Proficiency test means what? Is a test which measure someone's general level of language mastery, means it is not judging, it is not bothered about that you have cleared the exam or not. There is no reference. Here see that in the achievement test there are some reference, but in the proficiency there are no reference. They are judging only how much you have the knowledge. Here there it is bothered about the mastery. Mastery means how much you have the knowledge. If you have the knowledge, means you have cleared the proficiency test, right? Because there are so many person who have not cleared any exam, who have not cleared the NET exam, but they are not so much knowledge about the subject, right? That is the proficiency test. Now come to the standardized test. What is standardized test? Standardized test, there are three types of tests. That a test A is which has been developed by tryouts which have been developed from tryouts and experimentation to ensure that it is reliable and valid. Means we are fixing some standard, maybe we are fixing that 40% is the pass mark for the graduation. For the graduation we are fixing that standard, that there are the 40%, for the 40% marks, means yes, this is the standard, means you are qualified, right? So there is some standard and ensure that reliable and valid, means you have to, the standard should be maintained by any university or any board. That is when we are giving the board exam, that is 10th exam or that is 12th exam. So there are some specific board, there are some specific standard from CBSE board, so from ICSE board, from state government board. So that are the standard state, right? So this standardized test, that are the standardized test, and for which norm have they been established, mean there are some rules, there are some norms that you have to follow. And C is which provides uniform procedure for administering and for the scoring of test, means there is uniform, right? That first class, when someone we are giving that someone get the first class, means 60%. If any student get the 60% or above 60%, means it is first class. If someone get 45%, means it is second class. That is the standard, right? So that is the standardized test. Now come to the diagnostic test. What is diagnostic test? A test which is designed to show that skill or knowledge a learner knows and does not know. Here see that there are difference between proficiency. Proficiency is checking only the mastery, means he is good. If he is extreme level good, then that is the proficiency test. But diagnostic test is checking that what you know and what you don't know. There are two types, that what you know and what you don't know. Navneet Sati. Yes, Navneet Sati, tell me, you want to say something? I think you are new. Navneet Sati, you are new, I think. Welcome to Unified Study. Please try to continue. Navneet Sati. Okay. Now diagnostic. So it is clear, diagnostic means what you know, what you don't know, means we are doing the diagnosis. Means think about your when we are going to our doctor checking that how your health, where you are good in health and where you are bad, well, if there is any problem, we have to identify the problem area also. That is the diagnostic test, right? And prognostic test. What is prognostic test? Prognostic test is a test which is designed to predict how well one is likely to do in a language course. Means how well means your performance level. How well means that your performance level, you are learning for 1 year, now they will judge your performance level is 50%, or your performance level is 60%, or your performance level is 90%, right? That is the level, they are judging the level, the test which designed to predict how well, कितना अच्छा हो, तुम कितना अच्छा हो सब्जेक्ट में, that is the prognostic test. Okay, now come to the placement test. What is placement test? A test which is designed to place student in a appropriate level. Means we are actually, placement test is related to the job, related to the job. When we are after completion any course like BTech or MCA, that are the job oriented course. When we are going for any job oriented course like hospital management, like hotel management, anything, so to place any student means to give him job, to give him the job opportunity, that are the placement test, right? So place a student to at a appropriate level, means according to their level they will offer the job, right? That is the placement test. Now discrete point test. What is discrete point test? A language test that measure knowledge of individual language item. Here I am taking all the language because of it is not for all the language, but I am taking for the language so that we can compare. Don't think if it is always for the language test. I am taking the language because to for with same example it will be understandable, that's why. Okay, and such a grammar test. Now discrete point test means how you know the language. If I am taking test for English language, how you know the English language, for that we are testing the grammar test, right? Maybe you are speaking, your spoken English is very good, but we have to take that your grammatical in grammatical point of view, how you know, how you are performing. So we have to test the grammar test, which has different section on tense, adverb, verb, proposition. So discrete means exact area. We are try to point out the exact area, means you know the English, you are able to speak in English, but how good you are in grammar, how you are able to say correctly that sentence, that tense, that adverb, that is the discrete point test. Okay, and integrative test. What is integrative? The test which requires the learner to use several language skill at same time, means multiple knowledge, multiple language, several language skill he is learning. Nowadays for the kid, for also my daughter also, actually we are from Bengal, that's why she is learning Bengali from ours, and we are staying at Hyderabad, that's why she is learning Telugu from the student, from the school, and from her friend also, and she is learning English, and so because she is learning in English medium, and nowadays the Hindi is also there. So that is the integrative, means she have to integrate 4 language at a time. 4 language she have to integrate at a time, means we are integrating, that is integration testing. Try to relate with computer science, as you are from computer science background. So integrative test means integration of different courses, different subject, right? That is the integrative test. And criterion reference. What is criterion reference test? Means the test which measure a student performance according to a particular standard or criterion which has been agreed upon. Means some specific criteria should be there. Means maybe you can think like board exam. Like board exam, according to the board exam, the student have to perform. That is the criteria. Some specific criteria is fixed, right? That is the criteria reference. And norm reference means a test which is designed to measure how the performance of particular student or group of student compared with the performance of another student. Now see, there are the difference. You have to think about that criteria reference and norm reference. For the criteria reference, what is that? Maybe I am fixing the criteria that 40% is the pass mark. 40% is the pass mark, right? Now, norm reference, when according to the UGC net, think about the UGC net, if you get the 40%, then you are qualifying for assessment. Means your first level is clear, you are qualifying for the assessment. That is the criteria, right? That at least you have to get 40%. But now for the second level, when you come to the second level, then for the norm reference means you have to they have to judge that top 6%. They are taking top 6% for assistant professor. Here the norm reference means here you are comparing, they are comparing with the other student. That's why the cutoff marks is always not same. The cutoff marks is always not same because they are comparing with the performance of other student. And nowadays the percentile, just now I told you ki my percentile is 99.46 percentile. That is not percent, that is percentile. Percentile is nothing but the norm reference. Percentage is the criteria reference. Percentage is means 40% means you are eligible. But when they are giving the percentile is exactly norm reference. It is referencing the highest mark of the student. According to that highest mark, they are giving the percentile. Got it? Norm reference is clear to all? Please reply. How many students are there? Is it clear? Norm reference, criteria reference, because every year question is coming from norm reference and criteria reference. Please reply everyone. So all the test is clear, different types of test. Manish is answering, Manish is replying. Others? Okay. So now come to the question that we have already discussed, analytical, achievement, everything we have discussed, and attitude. There is the another point, that is attitude testing. Attitude testing is what? Attitude testing is measure of a people attitude, means different people according to the attitude, because maybe for a same scenario, maybe for a same situation, I am responding in another attitude and you are responding in another attitude. So you all are know what is attitude. So that's why when you are judging about your attitude, some question, when you are going for any company, then they are judging your attitude by some question. They are giving some special type of question are there. They will give you some certain situation. According to that situation, how the person will react, that is the attitude test. Okay. So now the question was, in a school in which there are large number of failures, you may like to develop a test for eliminating those who are likely to have substantial difficulties in meeting the academic goals of teaching. Right now you have to develop a test that you want to eliminate those candidates that who have some difficulties, who are facing some difficulties in their academic and teaching. So for this you need to develop a test which should be able to predict the individual ability or readiness to undertake the study in the school subject successfully. Right. So what we are doing? We are doing the prognostic test, means who are getting and who are not getting. Right. What we are doing? We are prognostic test. This is not analytical test, this is not achievement test, this is not attitude test, this is prognostic test. Got it? The answer is prognostic test, because we are doing that who are able to meet the academic goal and who are not able to meet the academic goal. We are trying to eliminate those. That is the prognostic test. So just come to here. What was prognostic test? The test which is designed to predict how well one is performing. How well. See here, predict how well one is performing. That is the prognostic test, right? So that's why this is the answer. Clear to everyone? Because all of you are confused with the analytical test. This is not analytical test. This is not analytical test, right? Diagnostic and prognostic means there are the difference. Diagnostic and prognostic means prognostic will judge only that how well, means who are not getting. It will only judge that if you are getting or not, right? They will try to judge that I am teaching this subject and you are getting or not, yes or no. They will try to judge it, okay? And diagnostic means they will diagnosis A, means for a specific student they are trying to judge that which area he is good, his good area and his bad area, both. His good area and his bad area, they are giving some diagnostic, and here also they will give some solution. They are trying to give some solution also, like think about like doctor. Think about like doctor, what doctor is doing. When doctor is diagnosis is you, when you are going for the doctor, then doctor will check your health, and according to your health he will suggest, okay, this is good. This is when you are, maybe he will give you some blood test, and from that blood test he will diagnose you, okay, these are the good area, but maybe your iron level is not good. Then the doctor will give you, no, your iron level is not good, that's why you have to take some iron tonic. That's why you have to get some iron tonic. That is the diagnostic test, okay? And prognostic test means only he will give you that no, you are not getting or you are getting, okay? Okay, Sarita. Okay, Sarita. I am having children program. Okay, no problem, Sarita. Actually, I am trying to come 4 o'clock, but I am also facing some issue because you know all that kids is now in home. That's why. Okay, so now it is clear, Kallani, prognostic and diagnostic difference. The difference is clear to you, prognostic and diagnostic. Diagnostic means does not know. What you know, learner know, and what learner don't know, both. But prognostic means how well. Only he will, here they are trying to judge the level, how well you know. Got it? Clear to everyone? Different types of test. Okay. Now try to solve this question. Try to eliminate. By elimination you can do. By elimination you can do. Manish is giving the answer. What about others? Who are live here, please एक बार like तो कर दो यार. I can see only 2 like. तो like करने का नहीं है क्या? Okay, so Shahib is also giving the answer. So modern educational communication. Nowadays modern educational communication. What type of communication? Unapproximate. No, we can eliminate it. Now non-distributive. No, we are distributive. As much as distribution is going on now. So that is not non-distributive. Now you are confused with telescopic and teleologic. Telescope. What is telescope? Telescope means that is we are watching for the far vision. We are watching the star. We are watching the some scenery. That is the telescope. So telescope is not. Teleologic means it is the coming from the term that is telecommunication. Actually we are doing the telecommunication, that is coming from here, that is teleologic. Telescopic means telescope. What is telescope? Telescope means like that. Here you are giving your eyes and you are watching the far vision, that is star. We are watching the star in the sky at the night using the telescope. That is the telescope, right? I have liked before starting the class only. Okay, Manish, thank you. So please everyone please everyone try to like if you like my lesson, or if you don't like then please do the dislike also. Okay, so that's why. Now what is telescopic, Manish? Clear? Telescope. What is telescope? In the inside here we are giving the eye and we are watching the far vision, right? What is far? That is star we are watching. So it is not telescope. Definitely it is the teleologic. It is coming from the telecommunication. The term is coming from the telecommunication. So we are doing actually telecommunication, right? So that is the teleologic. Now try to do this. Try to solve this. Okay, Kallani, thank you. Try to solve this. Try to do by elimination. Always try to apply elimination. For this type of question you have to eliminate some option you have to eliminate. Confused? What happened? All of you are confused. Manish, Shaheb, Kallani, confused? Kriparam, Geeta, okay, Manish is giving the answer. Kallani is giving the answer. Geeta is giving the answer. Gitu, Ammu Gitu. Okay, so what will be the answer? All are wrong. What will be the answer? All are wrong here. So here what was asking that the challenging behavior of a students as related to communication. According to the student you have to think. According to the student you have to think, and the challenging behavior means where the challenges are. Where the challenges are for a student. Sahib, after watching the answer you are giving the reply, right? So challenging behavior, what is the challenging behavior, that's you have to understand. So see, think that purposive challenges. Purposive means what? Purpose means there are specific some purpose. Is it any challenge? You are coming, I can see there are 8 live learners. Why they are coming here? Because they have some purpose. They have some purpose. What is the purpose? Because they want to learn teaching aptitude from me. Because at least somehow you like me, or you like my teaching and you want to practice with me. There are some purpose. That's why you came here. So that is not a challenge. You know your purpose, and that is not a challenge. That is not at all a challenge, because all the students know their purpose. Why they are studying, why they are trying to study, why they want to learn. The purpose is clear to everyone. So that is not a challenge. Never it is challenge. Okay. So you can eliminate it. Now come to the critical challenges. So critical challenges, actually it is trying to try that communication. What are the challenges related to communication? So in the communication, is there any challenge like critical related to communication? Is there any challenge of critical challenge? How it will come? According to the communication, is it anything critical? Communication means communication. There you have to talk, you have to learn, you have to give the feedback. So critical, nothing. Critical challenge is nothing in communication, right? So that's why you can eliminate it. Now procedural challenges. Procedure is a important part, that how you have to communicate. You have to maintain some procedure. That is the challenge. Means if someone don't know that how to attend the live class, and how to chat, how to reply, how to respond, if you don't know the procedure, then it is challenge. It is a challenging part of a student, that how to attend anything, how to do the procedure, what is the procedure of communication. Maybe for the first time for a student, he have to send a email. Thus the teacher or the administration tell him that you have to send a email, but he don't know how to send the mail, how to send the email, he don't know. So he don't know the procedure, right? So this procedure challenge is everywhere, right? So procedure challenge is a challenge for a student, right? It is a challenge for the communication. When whatever communication you are giving through WhatsApp, through Facebook, through email, through live class, through YouTube, through Unacademy, so you have to know the procedure. If you don't know the procedure, then you can't do nothing, right? So that is very important. That is a challenge. Now evaluation challenges. Now evaluation challenges means you have to evaluate. Means if I am teaching you, then you have to evaluate the proper you have to evaluate what I am giving, what I am trying to say, that you have to evaluate. If you are not evaluating this, if the evaluation process is not there, then it is nothing. There are so many students, maybe there are 100 students in the class, they are listening everything, but only 10 students get the achievement. Only 10 students finally get the result. Why? Because they are able to evaluate the process. Finally they are able to evaluate the what they are learning and what the teacher is teaching. That is the evaluation. So evaluation is also important. Now practically challenges is not a communication challenge. In the communication there is nothing practical. Practical is we are doing practically means in hand practice. That is not communication. For in hand practice no communication is required. Practically challenge is actually in our maybe in your home there is some practical challenges, maybe in your personal life there are some practical challenges, but it is not the challenges for the communication. So practical challenges is not there. Now power challenges means how you can express, how much you have the power to express yourself. What is the power? Power of public speaking. There are so many students, they know everything, but they can't express their view, they can't express their question, they are not able to communicate properly. That is the power challenges, right? Means how much power you have. So you have to increase your power for the communication, because some person are feeling shy. Some days ago when I have prepared a Google Meet session. So in that Google Meet session I saw there are some students, they are very good, but they have not the power to say something. So that's why power is very, very important. Means you have to grab the power to speak something, right? Yes. So that's why C, D, E and F. C, D, E and F. Okay, D. Okay. E is the correct answer. Okay, C, D and F. Okay, we are confused with D and E, right? We are confused with D and E. Evaluation challenges is there. C is correct. D is correct. Evaluation challenges. Okay, practicality. Okay, practicality, it is also coming here. Practicality, E. Okay, practicality means, okay, maybe that's why we are coming here, because practicality means if there are some issue in your home, just practical scenario, just I have remembered that practical scenario, because in the Google Meet some student was there that they are telling that in my home, because this is Sunday, in my home there are in-laws and I am preparing the food, that's why I am not able to talk. So the practical scenario, that's why there is the practical challenges. Means you want to talk, you have the power to talk, but according to the practical situation, maybe you are in kitchen, then you are watching that, so that's why you are not able to communicate. So that's why practical scenario is also coming. Okay, that's why this is coming. So C, D, E and F. So here there is A, so definitely it will be not the answer. Purposive, this is not the answer. So here we are getting confused with B, C, D, F and C, D, E, F. B is critical challenges, that is not. So this is the answer. Okay, got it? Because of A it is not the answer, here is A it is not the answer, here is B it is not the answer, it is the answer, and here the practical is also taking because of this, I think. Because if practically you are facing some issue, if you are not well, if your present situation is not good, then there will be some communication gap. Okay, is it clear how to attempt the question? Okay, and now highly structured and individualized. Okay, this question we will do tomorrow because here some learning materials, so we have to learn different types of learning materials. We will do this question tomorrow. Tomorrow I will give you some idea about the learning material, different types of learning material according to different types of learning process. I will give you the idea about this question. So this question we will do tomorrow. So how you are feeling? How you are feeling? Is it effective? Is my teaching process is effective? This is the first time when I am teaching the teaching aptitude. So how you are feeling? Is it effective? This is the first time when I am teaching you for the teaching aptitude. So I am also some little bit concerned about that, is it effective or not. Okay, so please give me feedback in the comment section, and please share with everyone, so that if you are feeling that it is effective, and if you are feeling it is effective, then teaching aptitude and it is good for me. Okay, so if you are feeling that it is effective and it is helpful for everyone, then I am requesting everyone, please share with the student, please share it in your paper 1 group. There are some group I know that this, please share with them, at least they have the knowledge about that there are some channel unified study, and especially who are the English learner who don't know the Hindi. So please tell them that there was something I am trying to teach in English version, because there are so many teacher available for Hindi version, but for the English version, for the paper 1, the teacher are not available, I know that. So that's why please share with everyone. Okay, yes. So thank you, thanks for joining the session. We will meet again tomorrow with new concept and new question. Okay, and try to collect the previous year's question for the UGC NET December 2019, and please try to share with me. Then I will discuss more question. Okay, yes. Okay, bye everyone. We will meet at 9:30 for the paper 2 computer science. Yes, bye.